Welcome to the Drive-In Agricultural Podcast. I'm your host, Jo Hollabaugh, professional breakaway roper and a member of the AgTruckTrader Pro Rodeo team. Here at Drive-In Agriculture, we are all things agriculture all the time, and our main priority is doing what's best in the ag space, talking trucks. So strap in and let's go roll some coal. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to the Drive-In Agricultural Podcast. I'm your host, Jo Hollabaugh, and today we have a little bit of a different preview for you guys. You hear us a lot talk about the AgTruckTrader Pro Rodeo team. Well, today we've got all the AgTruckTrader Pro Rodeo team with us. We've got Miss Jackie Ganter, we've got Leighton Berry, Taylor Santos, Clayton Sellers, and the one and only fierce leader of our rodeo team and all the official things we do, Miss Peyton Valentine. So, guys, thanks for coming to the show today.
Thanks for having us, Jordan.
Everybody's giving thumbs up. We're all in here. It's a little bit of a crowded group, but we're pumped. We're going to talk about rodeo, and we're all gearing up. Some of us are already on the rodeo trail for this summer. Some of us are fixing to head out. It looks a little bit different. So we just wanted to catch up with you guys and let you know what it's like really in the back of the trailer, the truck, wherever we're going, in the camper. Miss Jackie Ganter's in her official horse trailer right now. So Jackie, let's start with you. What is your summer going to look like? Where are you at in the world today? Tell us what's been going on and what's to come.
Right now I'm in Leduc, Alberta, Canada. I ran at the Rodeo there this morning and I'm getting second, yay. And so, yeah, I came up to Canada. I guess I got up here a week ago and just kind of stuff my Canadian run. I made the Canadian finals last year and had a lot of success, and my horse really liked the pin, so I'd like to get there again and maybe dip down to the States over the 4th and stuff, and go to some of the bigger rodeos down south for that. But yeah, kind of the goal is making the Canadian finals again, and I like rodeoing up here, so it's nice and cool, and it's fun.
Yeah. Well, and I know it was a blast to watch you run at the Canadian finals last year. You had so much success there as you have in the years past. And so tell us a little bit about the differences between Canadian rodeos and U.S. rodeos. What are a few takeaways from that?
You have a lot around here. Not that we don't in the U.S. too, but you run into it big time up here. And rain kind of weather factors into a lot of rodeos up here. I don't know. There are a lot of same, a lot of difference, and just kind of knowing the ground for us as barrel racers, knowing the ground, knowing when to enter. It's a little bit of a game in that aspect. As far as like the rodeos go, it's honestly really nice. They're decently centrally located, so it's kind of a lot less driving than you have down in the U.S. You can kind of stay in general areas and rodeo out of one place, which is nice. I like it. They've added a lot of money up here, and so the money you get to run for is really good. And typically it can stay, barring weather, it stays pretty even, and there's a lot of nice rodeos. I like it. There's some smaller pins throughout the summer, which we don't really have in the US. Like most of what we run in down south is just gigantic, huge outdoor pins, and my good horse is kind of a small pin guy, and so like this morning I got to run an ice hockey rink. So
there you go.
Kind of stuff like that thrown at you, but that's good for me. I love every ice hockey rink I can take.
I love it. Well, and your horse does so good there. So it's awesome that you get to capitalize there. You're starting your summer off in Canada. Can't wait to see you again. We're speaking it into existence at the Canadian Finals 2025. So good luck. Best of luck up there. Taylor Santos is an all-around cowboy on our team. And Taylor, you are pumped because this summer you get to go rodeo. Last summer you got to stay home and plant grass. This summer you're not doing that. You'd be rodeoing. You're going to take your wife and your newborn son with you. So talk a little bit about what that looks like this summer, where you guys are headed, and what you're most looking forward to.
Yeah, absolutely. I still looked at the PSN a lot last summer. I didn't get on prorodeo.org and put my name down. So I've been back at it for about 2 weeks, starting pretty late in the season. but gonna give it our all. It's gonna be so much fun to have Jordan with me, and Bo. He's 4 months old now, and so I don't know if he'll remember it all, but it'll be pretty cool to have him, be able to carry him around at Cheyenne and Pendleton, some of the monumental rodeos. But I love everything about rodeo, and so all the logistics and looking at the PSN and in the tripping, it's a little more straightforward than in the calf roping and stuff, but still just trying to plan it out where I ride this horse this week and I've got time to maybe get a horse to the vet and get him injected and then ride that different horses the next week and getting new tires on your trailer, getting everything, making sure your generator is going to work all summer. I love all the logistics leading up to rodeoing as much as the process of rodeoing. So yeah, just kind of trying to dot all our I's and cross our T's right now before we get going.
Well, and the trippings look a little bit different than a lot of the rodeos that we're used to seeing you at in the tie down roping. So instead of going like literally one place every day, you might be at one place for 2 or 3 days at a time, if not a week. And you guys kind of all get to travel together. I call it the tripping family. You guys, there's no better food than the trippers will cook. Like if you find them at the rodeo, you need to go find them. There will be good food and a great time. I can promise you that. Talk a little bit about how are you, I mean, I know that's got to be exciting for you to get back on the road, one, but for two, to have your family there. But it's kind of more of a low key, and it's not low key. Like you're still competing, you're still out there doing the daily grind, but it's not such a fast paced environment to take your newborn son on the road.
Absolutely, and it is. I mean, whenever they get done golfing, they usually stop at the grocery store and buy some steaks or something to throw on the grill that night. And that'll be cool. And I think we'll take advantage of that certain times of the summer, uh, and be able to enjoy it and hang out for an extra day and cook out with all of our steer roping buddies and even my calf roping buddies. But also this summer we won't do all of the hangouts, just because I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things. I'm going to keep some cattle at my uncle's house in Colorado Springs, and then my wife's family lives in South Dakota, and so if I get more than about 2 days off, I'm going to try to be at one of those places and keep a calf horse over there and be trying to get back in the swing of things of roping calves and trying to get that event back to where it used to be.
Yeah.
So I think we will enjoy kind of the slower pace, but I would just as soon be at one of those places if I'm not entered at a rodeo, just trying to take advantage of the days off and trying to get the calf roping and get my knee and my hips kind of back in calf roping shape.
Well, and just getting sharp. I'm excited to see you guys back on the rodeo road. I know that, it's a true challenge when you don't get to be out there and do what you love. And so I'm excited to see you back out there, praying for that everything is strong and you've healed, and can't wait to see you sharp and back at both events. So excited for you this summer. Leighton Berry, team captain. You are also a working man. You have your own business, and that's currently what you're doing right now outside of being a bareback rider and awesome. So tell me a little bit about what you've got going right now. If you guys want to go and watch this, you can see we're literally all doing all the things we love. Leighton is delivering some of what he's going to tell you here right now.
Yeah, so we've been pretty busy here lately. I've got a little public service announcement. I've been sitting out the last 6 weeks due to a hand injury. Broke my hand at the American and was kind of setting my sights on coming back at Reno. Moving forward, I kind of started to realize that an old injury was starting to creep up on me that needed some attention. So I'm going to be having hip surgery done next week, June 4th, getting that problem resolved. So until then, we're full on dumpster rentals. So reliable roll-off solutions. If you're in the North Texas area, that's what we do, is service the waste management industry, and it's taught me a lot, and it's going really well now. So I'm, as you can see, I'm fixing to deliver a dumpster to a customer. Everybody's got trash, and there's no getting out of that. So an old man told me one time that find a job that no one wants to do, and everybody has a lot of. So trash was the first thing I thought of. So it's been great, and we've been blessed to be busy, and also to support my new family. I've got my little boy Ledger at home, and he kind of brings a whole new perspective to things. So been very lucky.
Yeah, well, and although we're sad to see you sit out this summer, I know that it's going to be something you're going to come back even stronger. And a healthy Leightonberry is somebody we've got to watch out for because he's coming, and Heck's coming with him. But we're excited for you and just proud of you that you're going on and doing this business. And it's been imagine that it's been successful. Of course it has, because that's what we do, right? We compete. And so anybody that's looking for a waste management person, you need to look Leighton up this summer, because next summer he'll be busy. But yeah, we're excited, and welcoming Ledger and was so cool, and he's so cute, and you and your family, and so that'll be a really sweet time for you guys to celebrate together.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate those words. Thank you.
Clayton Sellers, he's out on the road right now. He's getting ready to get on some bulls, and he's in the thick of it. Clayton, tell us where you're at and kind of what your summer looks like.
Yeah. I'm in Visalia, California right now. So we're just close to home today. We were in Santa Maria yesterday. Tomorrow I fly to Nashville. Up in Nashville tomorrow night, and then back to Santa Maria on Sunday. And then it gets real blurry till about the end of September.
Yeah. I hear you. It's like literally you could get on one a day if you wanted to from now until September, and that's what we all love to do. Talk about how you travel. I know that you've got a cool addition this year. You're going to get the first ag wagon of the team. We're all really excited about it. But talk about what that's going to look like for you and your rodeo travels this year.
Oh yeah. So pretty excited about the ag wagon. Just waiting on it to get finished and get delivered. And it's gonna put some miles on it. I mean, I like to tell you I travel one certain way, but it's 9 different ways all the time. We're flying, driving, trains, planes, automobiles, the whole 9. But when that ag wagon gets finished and I get in it, it's gonna be hard to peel me out of it.
Yeah, 100%. And your wife and your son also go with you quite a bit. I know that they're huge, huge keys to your success. Talk about rodeoing with them a little bit, what that looks like.
Yeah, so it's just been awesome having them with me. They're gonna try and go with me a little bit this year, as much as we can. They're, it gets real busy, so there kind of comes a point where it's harder for everyone to go. But if we can line it out where it's helpful for everyone to be on the road, then we're gonna try to do that as much as we can.
Yeah, 100%. Well, can't wait to see you out there. I'm sure we'll cross paths at some point, although I'm not going to ride 100 bulls this year. I'm going to try to rope 80 breakaway calves. So that'll be good. I'm going to throw it to our one and only rodeo. I call her a rodeo captain. I know Leighton's technically our captain, but Peyton keeps us all in line and keeps the team together. And she is one of our true leaders. So Peyton, tell us a little bit about what your summer looks like. I know that that's going to be really exciting and a new adventure for you.
Yeah, absolutely, Jordan. So first of all, I just have to say I'm so proud of all of you guys and excited to see you guys more often down the rodeo road this summer. Last year I was sitting there watching from the Cowboy Channel app almost every time that you guys were up and keeping up with you virtually. This year, because of our relationship with PRCA and AgTruckTrader being the official ag truck partner of Pro Rodeo and Ag Wagon being the official agricultural truck partner of Pro Rodeo, then we get to add about 14 rodeos to our calendar, where I will actually be boots on the ground, driving an ag wagon rodeo to rodeo, kind of following the gypsy circuit the same way that you guys do. I actually got to catch up with Clayton at Santa Maria last night, and that's kind of where we started our run. We'll have an activation at Music City Rodeo in Nashville. Like I said, we're adding 14 rodeos to our calendar, including Reno. We'll be at the NFR Open in Colorado Springs. We'll be at Puyallup, Douglas County Fair, in Castle Rock, the Cinch Playoffs. Of course, we're going to finish it all off with NFR. And there's going to be some more sprinkled in there too, but I won't bore you with all the details. Just follow us on our Facebook at AgTruckTrader on there, and then you can keep up with our schedule and the team schedule too.
Well, and one of the things I'm most excited about is we're all doing different events. Everybody's going to see us on the road. So when you see us at a rodeo this year, come up and talk to us. Talk to us about the ag wagon. Talk to us about the ag pack. We have all the information, all the details. And if we don't know the answer, somebody can give you the answer. But we're all different things. We're going all different directions, but at the end of the day, we're all a team. So I'm excited about the Ag Wagon. Obviously, always excited about the Ag Pack. We have over 45 different partners. We talk every other week about all those benefits here on the Drive and Agricultural podcast about these partners. So it's really exciting. I know everybody is excited at this point in the year to kick off our summer run. LB, I know you'll be cheering us on at home, and feel free to give us some feedback too. I mean, armchair quarterbacks are the best. I think I would take your criticism.
Hey, that's right. I'm going to be reading you guys on all the way to a gold buckle, I hope, and I wish y'all the best. And really going to get to experience some new things, and hopefully go to some of these events with Peyton and be able to kind of see rodeo from the other sideline. So I'm kind of excited for the opportunity.
Perfect. Well, we can't wait to see you guys out there. Good luck and best of wishes to each and every one of you. I can't wait to see you on the road at some point, and we'll catch you down the road here in your Ag Wagon shortly. So have a great summer, everybody.